Hello! I recently read The Calculating Stars by Mary Robinette Kowal, and it was amazing. If you want a general review of what I thought about this book, check out my last video, as this video is not about this book. It's not a deep dive, it's not an in-depth. This is a history lesson that was inspired by the Calculating Stars. The Mercury 13 were a group of women in the 60s who underwent the same training, the same psychological testing that every male astronaut was required to go through. But they did not get to go to space. They were not invited on any missions. They got to do nothing apart from all the tests. The program that these women were involved in wasn't actually affiliated with NASA at all. It was actually a privately run affair, and so the name Mercury 13 was not the original name given to them. That was a name that was developed in the 90s by some TV producer who wanted to give them a snappy title. So the original name of the program was the Women in Space Program. That was run by a doctor called Randy Lovelace. And Lovelace was really interested in the space race and what that meant as a concept. And he was imagining these huge space stations that had all the normal jobs, such as women answering the phones, women as secretaries, women as lunch ladies. So he invited a group of WASPs to his private facility. WASPs stands for Women Air Force Service Pilots, and they were pilots who flew planes in the war, who basically they freed up the men so that they could fly in combat, and then the women did all the behind the scenes jobs like ferrying planes or equipment or all these things. And these women were invited to his facility where they ran the whole gamut of tests that all the male astronauts had to go through. And he found out that the women actually performed significantly better in many of the tests, specifically the isolation, the sensory deprivation, and the cardiopulmonary tests. But as the testing program progressed, they found that Lovelace's private facility wasn't suitable anymore for what they needed to do. So they were trying to get permission to use a military base, but at this time, Kennedy, the president, announced that he wanted to get a man on the moon. So NASA streamlined its whole process into achieving that goal, which was huge for the time. So the time slot where women could have been accepted into the moon program, into all the missions at that time, was gone, because NASA didn't want to participate in the social experiment that was women in space. The first woman in space was actually a Soviet cosmonaut called Valentina Tereshkova in 1963, but women were not included as a staple on missions until another 20 years had gone past. How did it take them so long? I hope you enjoyed that brief space history lesson. I know I did. And I will leave you with images of some of the women who have been involved in space missions and space flight, not because it was a social experiment, but because they were simply the best people for the job.